The greatest authority about what salvation is about, who are truly Christians, and how to become a Christian is Jesus Christ. He's the greatest authority. And what Jesus tells us here in the book of Matthew is that those who are truly born again, true salvation brings with it inextinguishable hope. You understand? Anyone who is truly saved have a supernatural transformation within us. Just like I can't forgive my sins, I can't remove my own guilt, I can't remove my own defilement, I can't remove my own hardened heart. It's a supernatural event. That's what the new birth is. We're born again from above. It's the regenerating work of God. And often we think about the forgiveness, we think about the peace, and we think about the joy, but there's another dimension. It's right here. It's kind of part of that sacred trio. Remember, Paul says, now there abideth faith, something, and love. What's that middle one? Hope, yeah. And that, we believe, he implants within us this inextinguishable hope. Nothing, Jesus says in Matthew 24, nothing can take it away from us because we don't produce it. You understand, anything that you and I produce can run out. I mean, if we are really holding on and doing it in our own strength, when our strength wanes, so will our patience if it's produced by our own strength. So will our hope if it's produced in our own flesh. And so will our love. That's why a lot of people's love, they love and then it ends and they don't love anymore, so they get divorced, or they, harm their children or do horrible things because it's not divine. See, whatever's divine never runs out. It's inexhaustible, it's inextinguishable. Nothing can destroy it. And Jesus illustrates that. So that's what we're going to look at this morning. But basically, what is salvation's inextinguishable hope? And it's tied in Matthew 24, this hope that can never be put out, that comes with salvation. It's interesting, it's tied by Jesus to prophecy. Now, think about the fact that the prophetic element of the Bible is, 25% or so, more than that, but at least a fourth of the Bible is unique to any other literature of any world religion. No other world religion has prophecy. No other, the sacred writings of the major religions do not contain prophetic elements like the Bible does, with specific people named, with specific events described, and with precision. Just Christ's birth has so many distinct, direct prophecies, right down to exactly the family line he would come in, right to the town he would come to, right to the time he would be born. It's just precise. But prophecy is probably the most hope-encouraging and hope-affirming element of God's Word. Why? Because it's the part we can look back on and say, wow, God has always done what he said. That's the affirming. And so therefore, he will keep doing it. That's the encouraging. And so Jesus is giving us a little illustration here. And basically what he does is, he tells us that in Matthew 24, if my hope, Jesus said, that I'm offering you, if my hope can make it in the time period described in Matthew 24, it can make it any time.